You have a big data and you want to search for lots of specific pattern-based information and you wonder how to do that. The solution is regular expressions. Welcome to the 33rd part of JavaScript series, regular expressions. A regular expression is used for identifying a search pattern in a string. It also helps in finding out the correctness of the data and even perform operations such as finding, replacing, and formatting. And all that is possible just with the help of using regular expressions. Without wasting your time, let's get practical. But before that, let me tell you, I've been using Visual Studio Code as my code editor for this whole series. And if you need to learn more about VS Code, you can watch my VS-based videos and find the links in the description below. Moreover, we have got this index.html. It's a very basic HTML document. Let me show you in the browser. And I'm also using Live Server. With this extension, you do not need to reload your page as you make changes to your source document. Let me show you what we have inside this web page. So this is what we have in index.html. Let me keep both of them side by side, the editor and the browser. Alright, now let's go ahead and let me give you an example of regular expression. It's gonna be a very basic example and we'll go in detail in a while. So just type in here script tag, and within a script I'm gonna add let text equals, within quotes I'm gonna type in here code straight is my best online programming tutor. And in the next line, let's add another variable, pattern, and here we will define our first pattern. And patterns are defined within slashes. And let's say you want to find here code straight. Hit save, and we do not have any results here because there is another thing which we'll discuss in detail in a while, modifiers. So first modifier that we'll discuss is I, stands for insensitive. Let me tell you other modifiers as well. I stands for insensitive, which is case insensitive. And then we have second is global, G as global. With this modifier you can find all the matches. And then we have M as multi-line modifier. Let's get back to index.html and hit save. And then I'm gonna add in here another variable which would be let result equals text, and I'm gonna call in here a method match, and I'm gonna pass here pattern semicolon. Now let's display our results here in this h1 tag. So to do that, I'm gonna add document dot get element by id, and inside parenthesis under quotes the id is demo, and then I'm gonna call inner html equals results, and it's saved. Let me word wrap my editor. Alright, so sorry, I made a typo mistake. The pattern, it should be a pattern. Hit save and you get the result, code is straight. And let me tell you that this match method matches a string against a regular expression. It returns an array with the matches and returns null if no match is found. Let's go ahead. As we discussed earlier, we have got three modifiers, I, G, M. I as case insensitive, G as global, M as multiline. So let's discuss these modifiers one after another. We have already discussed I modifier. Now let's tag an example of G modifier. Say if I have another code straight in this text, and let's add G as well as insensitive here. And if you notice that right now we only have one result, and if I hit save, we get two results. So as I said earlier, this G modifier finds all the matches. Now let's discuss about multi-line modifier. For that, I'm gonna make some changes in our text here. Say let's add backticks to have our formatting preserved, and then I'm gonna add is this next line, and in the next line I'm gonna add all there, and in the next line is. And let's find a pattern here. Say you want to find is but in the beginning of the line, and to do that you'll need to add up arrow here, and to find at the end of the line you can add dollar. So for now we don't need this, and let's add a modifier here which is M. Let me resize it and hit save. We don't get any results. Alright, there is a typo mistake. Let's make it capital I, hit save, and you get the result IS. So with this M modifier you can find multi-line matches. Now after modifiers we'll discuss brackets. I mean square brackets. These square brackets are used to find a range of characters. Let me give you an example. Say we have a text here. Let's make changes here. The same text, or let's delete this all, and I'm gonna define our text again. Is this all there is, and then I'm gonna make a pattern and say if you don't find all the matches of H in this text, so just type in here in your pattern square brackets and add H here, and if you want to find all the matches, add G modifier, and as I hit save we get two H's because we have two H's in this text, H number 1 and then H number 2. So let's do a global search for the characters. Say let me change our text. Do you know if this is all there is? And now let's find I and is characters, and that's gonna be global and case insensitive, and if I hit save we get all the I's and S's. Now to find a range, let's change our text again, or let me remove this from here. Now this says is this all there is, and if you want to find characters between A to H, just type in here A hyphen H, and let's remove this I from here, we don't need it anymore, and hit save. We get all the H's, A and E's between A and H lowercase. And to find uppercase you can let's change our text now. Say I'm gonna type in here I scream for ice cream, and say if you find all the uppercase characters between A to E, hit save and you get all the characters from A to E. Or say if you want to find characters from all the uppercase characters from A to Z, but lowercase characters from A to E, you will need to make some changes here. Just come in here and make this uppercase E to lowercase e. And I'm also gonna make some changes in our text. Say I'm gonna add in here, or let's make it lowercase, and I'm gonna make this I uppercase, this as capital, for capital, I capital for ice, and then C for cream. And I'm gonna add here some more character or some more text, is that capital O and K, and question mark, as well as sign of exclamation. And now if I hit save, we get all the uppercase characters from A to Z, but we have lowercase characters from A to E. And you can also find matches for case insensitive. Just type in here, say you want to find, say if you want to find characters between lowercase a to lowercase s, just add a modifier here, which is I, and hit save, and you get the result. So now let's have another example. Let me make some changes in the text. Say let's make this uppercase, and then I'm gonna add capital T, HIS, and then lowercase this, sorry, let's lowercase this, and let's duplicate our pattern, and let me comment out the second one. And you can make a duplicate of any of the line with the help of Shift or Option Alt down arrow. And I'm gonna make this, say capital this, case insensitive. Let's remove this I from here, hit save, and you get these characters, THIS and T, because these characters are capital, and you found all the matches. Now let's make some change here. Say insensitive, add an I modifier, and hit save. Now you get this result. Now by adding global and I modifiers, and we try to find here uppercase this, what it did, it actually found all the matches as well as case insensitive, I mean upper and lower, both the cases. And you can make use of up arrow to search for characters not inside the brackets. Say if you want to find all the characters but H, let me remove I, hit save, and you get this result, which added H here, but this is not lowercase, because we've tried to find lowercase. This is uppercase H. Now let's find some digit characters inside brackets. Say if you have numbers, say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and you want to find range from say 1 to 4, hit save, you get 1 2 3 4. And if you want to find all the characters but 1 2 3 4, just add in here up arrow, hit save. Now you get the result 5 6 7 8. You can also find alternatives by adding a pipe character. Let me give an example. Say we have text like green, red, green, gran, gr, blue, yellow. This is what we have. And if you want to find this red and green, or this red or green, just come here and remove these brackets as well, and add in here parentheses. Inside parentheses, just type your query. Say we have red, add a pipe character, and add in here green, and hit save. We get green, red, and green. Now let's discuss about meta characters. Meta characters. These meta characters are characters with a special meaning. Say we have various meta characters, but we'll start discussing from period. Let's type in here that is hot with a sign of exclamation, and let me define a pattern here, h period t or dot t. And what it actually means that find any character which has h and t, and in between it can be any character. And if I hit save, it gives us hat and hot. Now let's discuss about w meta character. The w meta character matches word characters. Say if you have a text like give 100% with a sign of exclamation, and you only want to find word characters, what you can add here with a backslash at lowercase w. Hit save and you get all the word characters except this percent and sign of exclamation. And if you want to find all the characters but word characters, what you can do, just add in here capital W, hit save, and you get percentage and sign of exclamation. Now we have another meta character which is backslash d to find 4 digits. Just hit save and you get 100. And if you want to find other than digits, just change this to capital D, hit save, and you get all the characters but numbers. You can also find white spaces. So let's again gonna make a change here. Is this all there is? And let's find all the spaces in between by adding lowercase s, hit save, and you get all the spaces. And if you want to find all but spaces, just add here capital S and hit save, and you get all the characters but spaces. Now if you want to search for the pattern at the beginning of a word, say let me make some changes here, or I'm gonna keep it as it is. Let's comment this line for now, and let's type in here HELLO, hello, comma, look at you. So this is the text we have. And if you want to find, say, this hello, which is at the beginning of the word, what you can do is just add in here backslash with the small b and type the characters that you want to search for. In this case we have capital L and O. Hit save and it returns LO. But if you want to know its position, let's come in here and let's keep this code as it is. I'm gonna commit it for now, and let's change this match to search. And now if I hit save, it returns the position of this LO, which is 7. And if we count it manually, start from this H, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. At the 7th position we have a pattern, or we have a word that starts with L and O. Or if you want to find any word that ends at L and O, what you can do is just remove this meta character from here and paste it at the end and hit save. Now we have LO at the end at the third position. In this case we have 1, 2, 3. You can also find various characters. Say if you have any null character, say \0, you can find that just by \n0, hit save, and you get its position at 7th. Or if you want to find new line character, let's change the position of our new line character, which is after @ and let's find a pattern of new line character, hit save. Now it's at position 14. If you count it manually, it starts from H 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Or if you have form feed character, you can add \f to find form feed character, hit save, again 14. If you change the position of this character, say at the end of look, hit save, it's at 11th position. Likewise, you can also find for tab character at T, or if I change the position of it, say at the end, or make a pattern of \T, hit save, it's at 18th position. Now let me resize it a bit and increase the size of our editor. That's perfect. Now let's discuss about quantifiers, and first of all we'll have a look at n plus quantifier that matches any string that contains at least one n. And I'm gonna make some changes here. We don't need this line anymore, so I'm gonna comment this out and uncomment our match line, and I'm gonna make some changes in the text. Say hello with 3 O's and world sign of exclamation space and hello code straight. And if you want to find all the O's, or if you want to find a pattern which has at least one O or more, what you can do is just come in here and add O and plus sign, hit save, and you get all the O's. It resulted these 3 O's, this O and this O. The second quantifier is an asterisk. With this quantifier you can match any string that contains 0 or more occurrences of n. So let's have the same text here and add asterisk here, hit save, and we get this result. Sorry, let's add L here also, hit save. It resulted these guys just because we added L here as well. So it found an L followed by 0 or more O's. Now we have n question mark quantifier. It matches any string that contains 0 or more occurrences of n. For example, if you have a text like, let's keep this text as it is. I'm gonna comment out this line and add a new text here. Say 1, 100, or 1000 with question mark, and I'm gonna add in here 10 question mark, hit save. Now it results 1, 10 and 10. Why do we have this result? Because it searched for 1 followed by 0 or 1 0. Now we have another quantifier which is n curly braces x. This quantifier matches any string that contains a sequence of xn's, and x must be a number. For example, if I take this example and add another 0 here, and I'm gonna add here meta character of D to find a digit, and within curly braces I'm gonna add 4 to find any occurrence which has at least 4 digits. That's another 0 here. So we have 4 digits here, we have 4 digits here as well, and I'm gonna add 2 digits here as well. Hit save, and we get this 1000 and 1000, and this result is from this 10,000 and this 1000, because this 10,000 has also got 4 digits. Now we have quantifier, say n curly braces x comma y. What this quantifier does is actually it matches any string that contains a sequence of x to y n's, and x and y must be a number. So let's come back here in their next.html and let's keep the text as it is, and I'm gonna add in here say 3 and 4. Alright, and hit save. Now we get 100, 1000 and 1000. Why? Because we tried to find 3 digits and 4 digits. 100 has got 3 digits, this 1000 has got 4 digits, and this 10,000 has got 4 digits as well. Now there is another quantifier which is n curly braces x comma. This quantifier matches any string that contains a sequence of at least xn's, and x must be a number. So let's keep our text the same, just that will do the job. And here I'm gonna add or remove this 4 and hit save. Now it gives us 100, 1000 and 10,000. Why? Because we have 3 digits here, we have 3 digits here, and we have 3 digits here as well. Now if you want to match any string with n at the end of it, you can use quantifier which is n $. Now let's get back to index.html, and I'm gonna let's make some changes here in this text. Say, is this his? And if you want to find is but at the end, what you can do, just type in here is and add $. Hit save, and we get is. And these characters are from this word. Now if I make it, from this word. Now if I add another character here, back, hit save, we don't get any result, because now at the end we have ck, not is. Now if you want to find any string that is followed by a specific string, say n, what you can do is you will need question mark equals n. So let's have an example, and for this I'm gonna have this text. Yes, that will do. And let's come in here and add parenthesis, and inside parenthesis I'm gonna add question mark equals say all. And what does this pattern mean is actually find these characters followed by these characters, which is all. Now if I hit save, we get is, and these characters are actually these characters followed by all. And that was all about JavaScript regex. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.